In this project, we take a rough boulder, we split it into smaller pieces, and we make a stone ball out of it. When the students first start the ball, it just looks like a rough mass and they can't make anything out of it. But I show them how to set it up using guidelines and templates, and they're able to get to a stage where they suddenly think, well, this is easy, anyone can do this. The skills that the students learn are important because they help them to look at their workplace and the skills needed in the workplace in a different sort of way. Even though they won't be required to make a stone ball again, these skills will add to the skills that they already have in the workplace. I find it very useful using the internet to get the students to travel to other countries and visit other countries' technologies, particularly in Germany where it's very advanced. There's archival photos to look at of 19th century American techniques, so they're all relevant to today's technology. I always try and relate what the students are doing to ancient technology and ancient peoples. I think it's just fascinating to know that the tools and techniques that we're using today were used by people thousands of years ago. A lot of people ask me, do students make sculpture? Well, no, that's not part of the course, but we show the students techniques in mastering the material. And so they become a technician first, and then they can apply artistic principles once they've got that technique. I think it's really important to build a level of trust with the students through modelling what is expected of the students. I always make sure I turn up on time, ready to go. I've always got the right safety equipment and I always wear the right protective clothing too. When I ask a particular student to demonstrate in his project the steps that he's used to take it up to that level, I find that gives him a sense of self-esteem in being able to show his peers what he can do. And I think it shows the other students a real way of working through the project as well. As a trainer, I think it's important to be 100% committed to the projects that the students are working on. It's really important to believe that the skills the students are developing will be useful, not only in the workplace, but for the rest of their career. I think anyone that works with stone eventually falls in love with the material. I think it's wonderful that you can dig up stone from deep within the ground and fashion it into beautiful articles such as a building or a monument or a sculpture. The important thing about this project that even though it's such a challenging project in terms of really hard material and all hand processes that the students probably haven't done before, I think they get a real sense of achievement out of having made something themselves in such a difficult way.
Oh, it's pretty satisfying to actually get the thing done. I've finished it. I've worked probably 3 or 4 weeks on it. At certain points you feel like, you know, it's not going to happen, but yeah, it's a good feeling to actually get the ball and it to be round, you know. So yeah.
It'll help me in my work by broadening my horizons with what I can do, different aspects of the stone trade, and gives you somewhat an idea of how the man has created the industry, really.